Another year, another Brewfest guide. Well, not so fast. This video isn't just a rehash of last year's event. We have huge new reasons to do Brewfest again, and I've got a much more optimized route to get everything done in record time. If you want to reach Cataclysm raids way faster, I've got you covered. If you want to save hours of leveling time, I've also got you covered. And if you want upgraded catch-up gear for all your fresh alts, I've really got you covered. So let's jump into Brewfest 2023. Brewfest 2023 runs from September 20th to October 6th. Like I mentioned, there are several new rewards this year that have big implications for gearing and for Cataclysm as well. First though, let's cover the primary goal of the event. Like last year, our main goal is to complete the 6 specific achievements for the Brewmaster title and progress towards the Violet Proto-Drake. If you don't have it yet, this is absolutely the time to start working on your mount. Mounts are account-wide in Phase 4, so this is the easiest way to be at 315 speed on all your alts. Speaking of alts though, you really don't want to forget the 10% XP bonus. At around 6:10 server time in the morning and at night, you can receive a 10% experience buff at the Brewfest camps. These camps are located outside of Ironforge and outside of Orgrimmar. You really should make sure to take full advantage of it. While you're at the camp, we might as well knock out the Brewmaster title as well for our Violet Proto-Drake. To get the Brewmaster title, we'll need to obtain 200 Brewmaster prize tokens, which are the currency for the event. You'll need the 200 to join the Brew of the Month Club, which is one of the achievements. You'll also need another 40 if you get unlucky with mount drops from Core and Dire Brew later. As always, there's a full step-by-step written guide below the video, so go there if you get lost. Let's talk about the best way to earn currency for the event. The best way to earn currency per day is the ram racing. After the intro quest, you can start the repeatable daily quest from either Neil Ramstein for Alliance or Ram Master Ray for Horde. Pay attention to your chat box instead of the graphics whenever you receive a keg to maximize runs. With perfect play, you'll be able to get at least 30 tokens per day, so this should be your main priority. Just doing ram racing every day is enough to farm 200 tokens and knock out the Brew of the Month Club achievement. That means we only have 5 achievements left. After ram racing, you can also go to Belby Quick Switch or Blix Fix widget to pick up your 2023 Brewfest Stein. I'm sure Blizzard remembered to add it in this year, right? Also, just like last year, Chug and Chuck is worth another 10 tokens per day at Boxy Bolt Spinner or Bizzle Quick Lift. Pick up the mug behind the quest giver and then use the mug from your inventory to throw it at the Walking Stout robot. There's also the Barking quest for 15 tokens. You go into either Orgrimmar or Ironforge and you make sure to complete each objective with your ram. The big secret is to dismiss your ram once the objectives are complete and then just use your actual mount to ride back to the quest giver. Another repeatable source of prize tokens is the This One Time When I Was Drunk quest. Every 30 minutes, Dark Iron Dwarves will attack your Brewfest camp. When they're done, you can loot the cog and turn it in for 10 more tokens. This also counts for the second of the 6 Brewmaster achievements, so you should definitely do it at least once. It's also recommended you subscribe at least once. I mean, a lot of people are doing it. You don't want to be left out. While you're here, you might as well get the Wolpertinger tank art as well by doing the quest from Goldark or Glowdrak. Just ask for the Synth Brew goggles and then use your net on 5 stunned Wolpertingers for achievement number 3 knocked out. Also, if you still need it, you can complete the Brewfest diet achievement nearby. All you have to do is purchase all the foods listed on the screen. We've only got 2 achievements left to go, so let's talk about all the new rewards. Almost everything new comes from Core and Dire Brew, which is perfect since killing him knocks out our 4th achievement. This year, Core and Dire Brew is up to level 80, which means 200 item level trinkets. Since we don't have RDF yet, you'll have to join LFG in either Dire Brew Remote or fly all the way to Blackrock Depths. Corin drops some really excellent new items, including Prebis trinkets. This is just in time for all your alts to get ready for RDF in the new Gamma mode. There are 2 new summoning trinkets that are both designed for tanks with a solid 170 stamina. Meanwhile, the Ancient Pickled Egg is the perfect fresh 80 healing trinket. Then Melee will want to grab the Chromium Coaster, which is just a free Mirror of Truth. Rounding out these trinkets is the brand new Brawler Souvenir, which has an activatable 335 dodge bonus. On top of the trinkets, we're technically supposed to get 2 new weapons. Whether we get them or not remains to be seen because they came with the RDF system, which won't be in the game until October 10th. The first weapon is the 200 item level dagger called the Dire Brew's Bloody Shanker. Far more interesting, however, is the 226 item level Tankard of Terror. This is the highest item level BOE weapon in the game right now, and if it's available, it'll be very profitable to sell in the auction house. On top of the new items, we have the soon-to-be account-wide Swift Brewfest Ram and the Great Brewfest Kodo. Getting at least 1 Brewfest mount is our 6th and final achievement, so definitely try to get one. If you get unlucky though, you'll just need to farm 40 tokens and buy the Dire Brew hops from the vendor to knock out our last achievement. Hold on a minute though, because we still have my most anticipated boss drop left, which is the Dire Brew Remote. This remote teleports you directly to the Grim Guzzler and BRD, which means you're a quick instance teleport away from Searing Gorge. This is by far the fastest way to get to the the upcoming Cataclysm Blackwing Descent raid unless you do some RDF shenanigans. Speaking of RDF shenanigans though, if you want to get the most out of the RDF system, check out my full RDF guide next.